62 the street shall be built again, and the wall, even in troublous times. Most prophecy teachers simply add the two together to make 69 weeks without saying much about why it is 62, or 62. Well, this bothered...
What'd she say? Say it again for me.
Isaac Newton, too.
Oh, two.
Make 69 weeks without saying much about why it is 62, or 62.
62. Huh. Turn that around. Okay? And you have 2 and 6. There goes that number 26 again. Add a 0, you get 260. Add a couple other zeros, you got 260,000. He's the 262nd Pope, I believe. Can't make it up. Matter of fact, 2 and 6 is 8. And 8 is the number of the 8th day, which is eternity. God had took 7 days to create the world, rested on the 7th. Okay. What did he do on the 8th? He entered into the gates of eternity and was sent back to prophesy to the ones that are still sick and need a doctor. Why do you hear me talking?
Well, this bothered Isaac Newton, too. He explained the odd 7 weeks as the referring to the second coming after a future restoration of Israel, which had not yet occurred.
Hadn't occurred, huh?
Isaac Newton put
so that's
the first 7 in the future after the second rebuilding of Jerusalem. Jerusalem was reclaimed by Israel during the 6 Days War in June of 1967. Recall that in the 70 weeks paradigm, the 7 is 7 weeks of years, which is 7 times 7 or 49 years. T.W. Tram explains a remarkable concurrence. Quote, June 7th, 1967 falls in...
Now see, like I would give Tom Horn his props, but he denied the secret of Fatima, which is exactly why I'm talking to you right now, and what I'm talking to you about.
Hebrew year 5727. Adding 49 prophetic years to this date, we arrive in the Hebrew year 5776, which is 2015 on the Gregorian calendar.
What number is 5771? That's even more interesting, isn't it?
Interestingly, if one counts exactly 49 360-day prophetic years, or 17,640 days, from the June 7, 1967 date of Jerusalem's recapture, we arrive at September 23rd, 2015, the Day of Atonement. Coincidence? Unquote.
Maybe it was a coincidence that the devil had entered into me and tried to get me to do something on that very day. And little did I know, it was almost like I was being pushed into prison and being kept away and hidden from something or somebody. Did it buy us time, more time? Did it save me? Was this some kind of divine force or mechanism that had saved me? Really, because that day and why I went to court, about a week later, they had taken me to court. Do you know that it was about October 4th, something like that? And I'm in the state trooper's cop car, and it's about 11:11, I think. And I'm looking at the clock, and we're heading from jail to the courthouse, and all of a sudden, kind of was raining, but it kind of wasn't. It was kind of humid. And I had felt the presence of God so much, man. And it was around the time that man killed all those Jews, okay? And he was in the same prison as me, that guy. Robert, what was his name? Henry Bowers or Robert Bowers? And yeah, he was in the same prison as I was, on the same floor, everything. And just in light of that, that was on the Day of Atonement. Now, granted to you, I wasn't following Jewish customs or, really, really wasn't that learned and grown in my walk with the Most High. I'm still growing. I am a work in progress always. I never forget that. I am a servant first and foremost. If need be, I will lead. If need be, I'll go to war. If need be, I'll die. That is why I'm an immortal, which we all have immortality in a sense. We all have the same essence, almost all of us. Some with a little bit more extra, extra weapons and artillery, than the other. And some with a rod. A 260,000-year-old rod that holds all the records, which is why I'm here giving it to you right now. Which happens to be 2, 8, 7. 8 and 7 is 15. 5 and 1 is 6. That is 26. There goes that number again. 26. 260, 26. Yeah, I think I see something.